Now to Pakistan, where the new Prime Minister is calling on citizens living abroad to send back money to build dams at home. Rahila Mohammed is our social media producer, and she's here to tell us how this all came about. Rahila.
That's right, Folly. You'll remember that Imran Khan made resource management one of his top priorities for what he calls the new Pakistan. And on Friday, he announced how he wants to tackle the most pressing problem.
जो सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम मेरी नजर में वो है पानी का मसला.
Of all the problems facing Pakistan, water is the biggest. When Pakistan was made, every Pakistani had 5,600 cubic meters of water. Today, that stands at only 1,000 cubic meters. This means we need to build dams right now. And so I'm asking Pakistanis, wherever they are in the world, to send money.
Overseas Pakistanis को मैं कहना चाहता हूँ.
I know not every overseas Pakistani will be able to send $1,000, especially the ones working in the Middle East. To them, I would say, donate as much as you can. But the overseas Pakistanis in Europe and the United States, I want them to send at least $1,000, or even more if they can.
Well, this is the Diamer Bhasha Dam, one of the most ambitious projects Khan is hoping to help fund with overseas donations. Construction has been on and off because it's run out of money. The crowdsourcing proposal was originally the idea of the Pakistani Chief Justice, but Khan's speech has made the idea go viral. And supporters are using the hashtag #DonateForDams to get others on board. They're posting screenshots of their money transfer confirmations. But of course, there are also the skeptics. This Twitter user says that he was actually pointing out Imran Khan's well here. He says he should first sell his own personal property and deposit the amount in the dam fund. Only then I will donate. And Zarwan says that Pakistanis already pay enough in taxes to a government he accuses of having no plan for the economy, infrastructure or development. Now, to help raise money, Pakistan's railway minister has announced a dam tax, but most of the cash will still be coming from the crowdfunding. And 3 Pakistanis that we spoke to are not very happy.
I don't think the government can build a dam with donations. I know that water shortage is going to be an acute issue for the country over the long term, and I want the current government to succeed. But I think a lot of solutions that they have been proposing are very naive. A dam is going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, infrastructure projects in the country. And it's mind-boggling to think that the government believes they can fund it through donations from overseas Pakistanis.
In Pakistan, with the Bhasha Dam, they're proposing to build a dam for $14 billion, with the average escalation on large dams being 98%, according to the World Commission on Dams, which means that the Bhasha Dam is likely to end up costing about $28 billion. And the GDP of Pakistan is $280 billion. So fully 10% of the GDP. How do you collect that kind of money through donations from anyone? How does a country come up with 10% of its GDP from somewhere, from donations? I don't understand that. No one in the financial world understands that.
The biggest question that the dam fund poses at the moment is, to what extent is it actually going to become a substitute for a policy direction in the future? Will policy priorities such as broadening the tax base, boosting productivity in the economy, diversifying the base of exports, the flexible management of the exchange rate, are these going to be substituted by emotional appeals for voluntary donations and contributions to help plug the myriad deficits plaguing the economy, whether those are deficits in the fiscal or external framework or for infrastructure finance? At the moment, there are conflicting signals emerging from the government, but the finance minister is said to be working on a plan that will set the direction of economic policy in the future, and the unveiling of that plan is eagerly awaited.
Well, in his speech on Friday, Imran Khan said Pakistan will face drought-like conditions by 2025 if dams are not built immediately. So do you think his crowdfunding solution will work? If not, what will? Share your thoughts. Use the hashtag AJNewsGrid.